Have you ever been told that breakfast is the most important meal of the day? Well, what if I told you that skipping it might actually be one of the best things you can do for your health? I know it sounds crazy, but stick with me, because what you're about to discover will completely change how you think about your morning routine. My name is Sarah, and today we're diving deep into the hidden benefits of skipping breakfast and how this simple practice connects to one of nature's most powerful healing mechanisms. By the end of this video, you'll understand why millions of people are ditching their morning meals and experiencing incredible transformations in their energy, weight, and overall well-being. But first, let me ask you something. How many times have you forced yourself to eat breakfast when you weren't even hungry? How often have you grabbed a quick bite just because you thought you had to? If you're nodding your head right now, you're not alone. We've been conditioned to believe that eating first thing in the morning is essential, but what if this belief is actually working against us? Let's start by understanding what happens in your body when you skip breakfast. When you wake up, your body has already been fasting for 8 to 12 hours during sleep. Your insulin levels are naturally low, and your body has shifted into a fat-burning mode. This is actually an optimal state that our ancestors lived in regularly, and it's exactly what your body is designed to handle. When you extend this natural fasting period by skipping breakfast, something remarkable happens. Your body continues to burn stored fat for energy instead of immediately switching to burning the glucose from food. This process, called lipolysis, becomes more efficient the longer you maintain your fasted state. Your cells literally start eating themselves in a process called autophagy, which sounds scary, but is actually your body's way of cleaning house and recycling damaged cellular components. Think of autophagy as your body's internal recycling system. When you're not constantly digesting food, your cells can focus their energy on repair and maintenance. They break down old, damaged proteins and organelles, recycling the useful parts and disposing of the waste. This cellular cleanup process has been linked to improved longevity, better brain function, and reduced risk of various diseases. Now, I know what you're thinking. Won't I be tired and unable to concentrate without breakfast? This is probably the biggest myth we need to bust today. Your brain doesn't actually need a constant supply of glucose from food to function properly. In fact, when you're in a fasted state, your liver produces ketones, which are an incredibly efficient fuel source for your brain. Many people report enhanced mental clarity and focus when they skip breakfast, not the brain fog they expected. Your body is remarkably adaptable. When you first start skipping breakfast, you might feel a bit uncomfortable, but this is simply your body adjusting to a new routine. Within a few days to a week, most people find that their natural hunger patterns shift, and they don't even think about food until later in the day. Your stomach stops producing ghrelin, the hunger hormone, at your usual breakfast time, and your energy levels actually become more stable throughout the morning. Let's talk about weight management, because this is where skipping breakfast really shines. When you eat breakfast, especially one high in carbohydrates, you trigger an insulin response that tells your body to store energy rather than burn it. By delaying your first meal, you keep insulin levels low and allow your body to continue burning fat stores. This isn't about starving yourself or creating an extreme calorie deficit. It's about timing your meals in a way that works with your body's natural metabolic processes. The weight loss benefits go beyond just burning more fat. When you have a smaller eating window, you naturally tend to eat fewer calories overall without feeling deprived. You're not constantly thinking about your next meal or snack. Your relationship with food becomes more intentional and mindful. But the benefits extend far beyond weight management. Research has shown that intermittent fasting, which includes skipping breakfast, can improve insulin sensitivity. This means your body becomes better at managing blood sugar levels, which reduces your risk of type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. Your cells become more responsive to insulin, requiring less of it to do the same job. This is particularly important as we age, and our insulin sensitivity naturally declines. Cardiovascular health is another area where breakfast skipping shows promise. Studies have found improvements in blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and markers of inflammation in people who practice intermittent fasting. When your body isn't constantly processing food, it can focus on other important functions like repairing blood vessels and reducing oxidative stress. Your digestive system also gets a well-deserved break when you skip breakfast. Think about it. Your digestive organs have been working hard to process dinner from the night before. Giving them additional time to rest and reset can improve overall digestive health. Many people report better digestion, reduced bloating, and more regular bowel movements when they extend their overnight fast. The hormonal benefits are particularly interesting for both men and women. Growth hormone production naturally increases during fasting periods. This hormone is crucial for muscle building, fat burning, and cellular repair. It's often called the fountain of youth hormone because of its anti-aging effects. By skipping breakfast, you're naturally boosting your body's production of this powerful hormone. For women, the relationship with intermittent fasting can be more complex due to hormonal fluctuations throughout the menstrual cycle. Some women find that a gentler approach works better, perhaps skipping breakfast only a few days per week, or having a small, low-carb meal if needed. The key is listening to your body and adjusting accordingly. Now let's address some common concerns. What about your metabolism slowing down? This is another persistent myth. Short-term fasting actually increases your metabolic rate slightly as your body produces more noradrenaline to help mobilize fat stores. It's only with prolonged, severe calorie restriction that metabolism slows down significantly. Skipping breakfast while maintaining adequate nutrition in your other meals won't harm your metabolism. Until next time, remember that sometimes the best thing you can do for your health is absolutely nothing at all. You're literally doing less and getting more benefits. It's a perfect example of how sometimes the most powerful health interventions are the simplest ones. As you consider incorporating this practice into your life, remember that consistency matters more than perfection. Start small, listen to your body, and be patient with the adjustment process. Your body has an incredible ability to adapt and thrive when given the right conditions. So there you have it, the hidden benefits of skipping breakfast and how this simple practice taps into your body's natural healing mechanisms. What surprised you most about today's information? Have you tried intermittent fasting before, or are you considering giving it a try?